I had the idea for years to teach people what I've learned about attracting and creating wealth. I've helped people make millions of dollars. I've made millions. I even made $600,000 in a single day. Now anyone can do this, but most people just don't know where to start. Growing up, I never had a mentor or someone I could turn to for advice on the subject of getting rich. I know that the concepts I'll talk about here can change people's lives. They change mine, and that's why I'm doing this. To have the ability to manifest everything you want in your life is powerful and gives you a real feeling of security. That's what I'm talking about. It wasn't always this way for me, though. I went through a devastating bankruptcy after a major real estate crash in the 80s. I was down and out financially and emotionally. It took me 3 years just to get my head on straight, just so that I could become productive. For those 3 years, I was going through life aimlessly. I had forgotten my dreams, my aspirations. I was truly a beaten person, and it was a real low point for me. Then, in the early 90s, I discovered what I consider to be a secret that high achievers around the world use to create what they have in their lives. It's about creating habits of success, but it goes far beyond that. What's amazing is that this is very easy, but most people just don't know how to do it. So how's it done? I call them PPMs, personal programming messages, and they're one of the keys to programming the brain. You see, right now, most people are letting outside sources influence what's going on in their life. We're all constantly being bombarded with messages from outside sources. They come from the television, the radio, people we work with, or family members. Most of these messages likely do nothing to help you achieve what you're after in life. Your PPMs eliminate the effectiveness of these outward messages and replace them with your own messages that move you toward the life that you want to create. I don't just teach you how to be successful. I teach you to program the brain to create everything that you're after in your life. Utilizing these techniques has had me speak on the same stages as people such as the co-creator of this Chicken Soup for the Soul series, Mark Victor Hansen, presidential aide to George Bush Sr., Doug Weed, Bob Proctor, and other great speakers. Now, growing up, we had no money. I really don't know how my mother did it. I was born when she was 16 years old, and by the time she was 20, I had 2 brothers and my dad had left. My mom, my brothers, and me were on our own. My mom was determined, and she stuck with a plan to get ahead, but she was always scrimping pennies to give us the best life she could with what little we really had. I began reading personal development books in my teens and going to seminars in my early 20s. I learned everything I could about peak performance. Through that process, I've learned what it takes to change your life. I can help create dramatic changes in a person's life in 30 days or even less. I truly love to see people undergo the transformation that takes place as they take control of their life. The techniques I teach are so powerful that I feel compelled to tell people about them and train them on how to use them. My experience tells me that people can attain great things. However, one of the most difficult things for people to do is break down the barriers in their own mind that keep them from getting what they truly desire. It's important to realize that anyone can accomplish their dreams. My success is a testament to that. I don't just teach you how to become successful. The methods I use actually program you to accomplish whatever you set out to do. If you've ever read books or gone to personal development seminars, you find that what I do is different. But what you've learned previously, you'll be able to better implement. Using my methods, you wake up every day enthused about what lies ahead of you. What I show people is so powerful that they are amazed as they begin to experience how easily they begin to accomplish their life's ambitions. I believe that you have the ability to achieve all that you are after. My job is to help you bridge the gap from where you are today and where you want to be in the future. Together, I know we can do this.